Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Welcome to the Brian
and Mason
Podcast.
We finally got the timing right.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I wonder why it was so much easier now. Tell us in the comments how we did it so much easier now. I don't understand.
Well, our astute viewers may notice that we are in the same room for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
It's
He
him.
is.
What?
Live in Vegas. Made it on over.
We finally got Brian out after 14 episodes.
Flew me out first class on a private jet. Drove me here in the Ferrari. Feeling pretty good. Appreciate the hospitality.
Yes, definitely. So how was the flight in?
It was good. I only needed like 5 Bloody Marys. That's it to make it through the trip. Not too bad.
Right, sounds like an average flight to me.
Yeah. You know, I don't normally like tomatoes, so that's my one time. It's like I'm gonna get my fill of tomatoes for the year.
I understand that. I've got a couple. I'll drink gin in an airport.
Right.
Just feels like a surly old man drink, you know?
Oh, and that reminds me too. One of the flights that I had, one of the attendants, for some reason, have you ever had a Bloody Mary with limes in it?
No.
Okay, but
No.
so I don't think that's too crazy. It's
Right.
like, but whatever.
Whatever. I'll take
But so
lime
I
on
had
anything.
my second flight. They made it with limes and lemons, and it was disgusting. And it's like, hey, can I get it this time without the lemon?
That's not a thing I would ever think I'd have to ask about a Bloody Mary.
Right.
Hold the lemon.
Yeah.
You know?
That doesn't go well with tomato juice. But it was one of those things where it was like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm still drinking this, but gross.
Gross.
Gross. Like, why?
Gross.
Lemon?
The choices. People are trying too hard to make something new, and they're making stuff terrible.
Yeah.
That's the problem with today. Hot take.
But other than that, it was good. Nobody, no crying babies, no NBA players that couldn't fit in their seat or anything extraneous like that. No one yelled bomb throughout the whole flight, so I call that a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Didn't have to help detain anybody, you know. So yeah, everything went good. Comparatively to most other times I fly, I always have a trouble with something, whether it be delays or a crying baby for an 8-hour flight.
Are you like Mark Wahlberg? You're like, if somebody did do something on this plane, though, I'd be ready.
Yeah,
I'd save it.
That's there's a UFC fighter that's the same thing. Bruce, I always wear my boots on the plane. Because if you ever get into a fight on the plane, they can only get you from the front and the back. I got a boot for both ways, buddy, let me tell you.
If I had to bet money, that's the person that's going to get your flight delayed because they had too many Bloody Marys.
Yeah. Bryce Miller. Don't look him up. We don't like him.
All right.
That's just a funny story.
So we hit the ground running. I took Brian to Area 15. We went to see a show that a friend was putting on. What'd you think?
I loved Area 15. I wanted to talk about, I love first of all, for people that don't know, that haven't been to Area 15, I didn't realize this. I thought it was just like one huge ginormous building and you walk through it and there's like different activities for you to do, but it's more like old school, like Hollywood, where it's like they have like movie sets and it's like separate entity buildings for some of the experiences that they have. Like they have a separate one for like the Odyssey Manor that we went to. And they have like a John Wick one, and it's like in its own separate building, which I thought was really cool. And I love how the entrance to Area 15, when you're like walking in, it's like a sober person, like you walk in, it's like an acid trip, like a visualization of an acid trip is like the best way to describe it. It is so trippy and just unique to anything that I've seen. It's like crazy unique art that they like filled the space with in crazy unique ways too, instead of just like, you know, hanging pictures on the wall. It's like, we're going to have this 3D skull and then we're going to use projectors to then map art onto that art. It's like artception in a way. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, it's a super cool, they aim to be a community space, so they've got restaurants, bars, there were virtual games that you could get into there. It's just a really cool place. It's always got something going on. I always recommend take people to Area 15 in Vegas, skip the strip, do something a little more fun that the locals do.
And it was cool. I wanted to mention they had some like new tech in there that I had never seen in person. Like they have, for those of you that don't know, they have like new lighted thread, and they had like a jacket there that had like optical thread throughout the whole thing with lights shooting through it. And there was one other thing that I hadn't
Stay
seen.
tuned for our trip where Brian gets super into rave wear.
It wasn't quite my style, but I was like, that's cool. Once they figure that out more and iron that out, we'll revisit that.
Right, I'll be back to it.
Yeah, like the one that they had like fur all over it and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's just for a rave. That's not a go out on the strip and wear with like this. It wouldn't go with any of my outfits.
Yeah, it was very much like an Easy Rider 70s style jacket with like tassels.
Yeah.
And the lighted threads going throughout it. Looked great. I think you could have pulled it off.
Yeah, maybe with my big rimmed Ray-Ban glasses that I have that make me look all goofy, then it would match. They're like, without the glasses, doesn't match with the big goofy glasses. Great look, sir.
You are going to have to stay tuned. Brian's going to be great giving us some great content with his Meta glasses.
Yeah. I think y'all like it.
Yeah, no, it is really interesting. It is cool to get that different perspective from what you're used to. He's been showing me a few things with them, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, everything's turned out so far so good, and yeah, we just got more to come. They had a little bit of a learning curve, but I think we figured it out now.
Yeah, you got some good shots of Area 15.
Yep. Got a bunch of videos, and we didn't do any of the Odyssey Manor, because that's like, we don't want to ruin the experience for anybody. So just so any of you guys are aware, when we go to talk about that, we're not going to tell you anything too specific about it, because it's one of those things that you got to just go and experience it for yourself. Yeah. And, I think they let some people record in there, but it's one of those things. It's like, that's kind of ruining it for other people. So if you go there, we recommend not doing that.
Anytime that you're going for a live theater performance, it's meant to be enjoyed as a live theater performance.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see it on your phone.
Yeah. One, because a lot of the bits, it's like there's a whole setup thing. And when you just get put right into the middle of the act, it's like, I don't understand what's going on. What am I looking at, kind of thing, I feel like. And it's like, yeah, you don't have the whole overarching story of why this is happening. So it's not as meaningful,
Yeah. So on that note, I will say, after we explored Area 15 for a while, we headed over to Odyssey Manor, which is billed as a fabulous house party set in the 1920s, 1930s, with inspiration from the Odyssey.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was really cool. They started like world building from the very beginning. Like the guy that's checking you in and giving you tickets is in character the whole time. So they're like starting to build up the experience from the moment you step in. I really like that. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And then, and they like bring you in and they give you a spiel and they're like, all right, have fun, pretty much, which I thought was really, really cool. Where they're like, there's going to be tons of stuff for you to see, and there's going to be actors doing stuff, and you can follow them or go do this. He's like, you don't have to be in one specific spot ever. There's going to be things happening everywhere, and just have fun and try to find the Easter eggs, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was like a real life video game that they're like made up for us on the spot. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, multiple performers in character, acting out a story that evolves over the night. I think we ended up staying for 3-4 hours.
Yeah,
it
really
was,
long time. How long were we intended on staying?
An hour.
Yeah.
I think 2.5 hours would get you the whole experience, get you a good understanding of it. But it was an amazing night.
Yeah. Well, and part of what made it so fun is he got invited by a buddy of his there and they take improv classes together. So he kind of improv'd a little character on the spot to help interact with the actors there, and it was a lot of fun. Tell him about your character.
So let me preface this by saying, when people are doing live theater and come up to you to interact, give them something. Interact. Don't be so stiff. You're there for the show. Be part of it. So I was Dax Dachshund Newshound, trying to get the scoop, and I just had fun with it. Me and Brian got into it as news hounds and old-timey 1920s style, and we had a lot more fun by letting ourselves be a little silly.
Yeah. And what was that term that you taught me about? What is it? The bachelor thing?
Brian did not know, and you may not be aware, but back in the day, a term that they used for older single men was confirmed bachelor.
Yeah. Confirmed bachelor.
But there's a connotation there that he is intentionally not looking for a woman.
Yeah, it was the funniest thing because he was talking to an actor and he's like, "Oh, yes, we are both confirmed bachelors, aren't we now?" And I was just trying to go with the bit and I didn't understand it all. And then finding out later, it's like, "Oh, that's why she said that." And because they were like, "Oh, well, we'll help you find some ladies." And he was like, "Oh, yes, most assuredly. That is exactly what we're looking for with my editor, roommate." What else did you say?
It was an assistant,
Yeah.
photojournalist,
Yeah.
roommate, bed partner, because we are saving expenses on beds.
Right. Yeah. And I was like, oh, and it went
economics.
straight over my head. And that made it so much funnier when I found out later, like, oh, that's what you were talking about. Oh, I had no idea that that's what confirmed bachelor
Yeah,
meant.
you signed on to the bit so quick.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, okay, yeah.
I'm a natural.
You're natural.
But yeah, it was awesome. And then it evolved over the night because obviously he was a little more into it than me because I'm a little bit more timid. But after he got a couple drinks in me,
Drinks were involved.
Got a pencil and some paper and I started getting a little involved in it. It was fun. One of the actors started giving us little quests and stuff for us to do because we were so into it. So yeah, that was fun. Like he got him to draw someone and he started like drawing like a stick figure of him. And he's like, "But don't worry, I'm going to take these to my editor and we're going to Photoshop these and it's going to look beautiful," which I thought was like really funny. So then at one point he gave me the pen and paper. And so while he's talking to other people, I'm acting like I'm like writing down notes and stuff and starting to get more into it. It was a lot of fun.
Little shenanigans, little hijinks.
Yeah. And so, yeah, and we had gotten the pencil from an actor. And so, yeah, later, like throughout the night too, he comes by and he's like, "Hey, you got that pencil?" I was like, "Boom. Gotcha, sir. Here you go." And he's like, "And let me see that photograph that I got you to draw for me." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, here you go. That's beautiful. How do you like that?" And I gave him the whole spiel about, "Oh, don't worry. We're going to get it to our top team of 100 assistants. We're going to have a panel of people up and we're going to get the contrast and the saturation. Everything's going to be freaking perfect. You're going to love it." And he's like, "Okay, that's brilliant. Well, whenever you're done, go hide that piece of paper for me. It'll be my own little Easter egg." And I was like, "Oh, I get to hide something for you? Or what? This is so cool. I'm a part of the experience now. Hell yeah."
You see how much fun you can have when you commit to bits?
Yeah. And I think I found the perfect hiding spot, if I do say so myself. There was like, I put it behind this like door knocker thing that was like at eye level. So it's like a little offset. And like when you're walking by, you can notice it, but you won't notice it immediately. Because I didn't want to hide it I wanted to hide it in plain sight kind of thing. But yes, that was like one of the coolest things ever. It's like, wait, what? I get to, okay.
Yeah, we were part of the experience. It was so much fun. I highly recommend it to anybody out in Vegas.
Yeah, that was so cool. I really like that. I love just, he already knows, I just love exploring and looking around at neat stuff anyway. So it's like a curated attraction just for that.
What did you think of the setting? I thought that the way that they set the scene, you would never imagine that you were in a warehouse.
Yeah, because they had it like, they had the lights and the mood set perfectly throughout it, and they had like each little set stage pieces throughout with like coverings, so that yeah, it's like each room was so detail oriented that it was immersive. Like we went into, because it's supposed to be like a mansion and it's got a bunch of bedrooms, but each bedroom is like kind of tailored to a character's personality in a way. And so like one of my favorite rooms was, I think it was that Felix's bedroom that had like the study
Yes.
area? Yeah, they had like this whole study thing with bunch of decorations and like experiments in jars and then like some Harry Potter looking stuff. I thought it was really cool. It just really helped build the world while you're going through, and then like the character would come up and use that and make it a part of what's going on in a way. They like use it as a prop in their performance. And it's like one time we were going through and just like admiring stuff, and then boom, an act started happening with the thing that we were looking at. It's like, oh, cool.
Yeah. So there is a story that they're telling night after night, but it's going to be changing depending on their interactions with the guests and the players. And that's what I love too. You're never going to see the exact same show. It's always going to be a little different. Characters may get busy with someone, and a scene happens differently or happens without them. You know, it makes it so every time you go, you get a new experience.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought they nailed it. It was a lot of fun. And the performances were really cool. Some of the things I hadn't seen before anyone do. I was like, wait, what? You can do that? Not going to spoil anything. I don't want to give too specific. But yeah, it was really cool. I was like, what? She's going to, wait. Oh, okay. That's impressive. Kind of thing. It's like, oh, wait. No, she can't. Oh, I guess she can do that. That's cool.
Mysterious. I guess you'll have to go check it out.
Yeah. Have to tell them Dax Doxson sent you if you do go. You might get some brownie points with the actors.
All right. And then, of course, after a long night, I had to take him to a Southwest favorite. We went to very authentic Roberto's Taco Shop.
Yeah. My favorite fast food in Las Vegas. Roberto's. Had to go get some carne asada fries. And, but yeah, so something funny happened on the way there that I want to tell people. You know, it's real late and I'm still jet lagged. So I'm, you know, where I'm from, I'd be 2 hours ahead right now. So by the time we got to Roberto's, it's what, 9 o'clock in Vegas?
No,
So it'd be
it's 10 or
o'clock?
11.
Okay.
It's 1 a.m.
So it'd be like
your
1 a.m.
time.
my time. So, you know, I'm a little goofy. You know when you get a little so tired that you just start getting giggly.
I know you're a little goofy.
So we go to Roberto's, and I can't remember what was it. Yeah, we were pulling in and we ordered the food, and he offers to pay for both our meals, and so we get up to the window, and I can't remember what we're talking about, but the lady, you know, asked for the card, and I pass his card over. And then I don't know why, but she hands the card back and asks me to sign it. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. I'll sign. And I start signing my name on the receipt. And I write my whole first name out. And when I realize, I just die laughing because I'm like, wait, I'm signing Brian on Mason's card. And I was like, well, fuck it. I'm already this far. I got to commit. I got to write my full name now.
And he's breaking down in laughter as he's trying to finish his signature.
Like crying, laughing. I can't breathe. I'm laughing so hard. It just tickled me so bad. And the lady's looking at me while I'm like trying to sign it the rest of the way too. Like, what is wrong with this guy? And so, yeah, I handed it back and I was done. I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, you want me to sign that for you? Yeah, no problem. I signed it the wrong name. How about that? I found the Roberto loophole. We about to get free carne asada fries for life now.
Right. I'm going to call my credit card, do a charge back, say, check the signature.
Yeah, check the signature on that receipt. Brian, that's not me. Oh, that just tickled me so much. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. And then I just want to clarify that for the record, love Roberto's, because as soon as I got into one bite into it, it's like I would fight a team of tigers to save that little Mexican lady that made my food. It's like, you're a part of my family now. This is so good. I love you.
Right.
Like, it was so good. I love me some carne asada. Because at Roberto's too, it's like they hook you up so much. It's like they make you feel special. I tell you what, you're like, man, this lady loves me. Look at how much carne asada she put on there. What a saint.
Right. I mean, when I go to a restaurant, I want the issue to be, this is too much meat.
Yeah.
Too much guacamole. Not enough fries.
Right.
You know? It's a great problem to have.
And then the very next night we go back to Roberto's again because I'm a heroin junkie for some Roberto's. I can't get enough right now.
And I won't say no.
Because they don't have any where I'm from, so I gotta cram it down while I'm here.
West Coast Mexican food is different from East Coast Mexican food.
Yeah.
There are several subtle differences, as well as Texas is its own thing. I don't like Texas Mexican food.
And but so we go back the next day, and I immediately start thinking about me signing the thing wrong and how funny it was. And I was like, I wonder if this lady's gonna like, oh look, here's this idiot. They couldn't freaking formulate a sentence last time he was in here. He's giggling so hard about God knows what, goofy bastard. So we pull up, and there's this cute little chubby, puffy cheek little bird with a cute little stubby little bill, and he's hopping along just like a little character right along the drive-thru. I'm like, oh my God, look how cute that little bird is. That's adorable. And the bird's just walking along, is back to me, and I say it for like this. I was like, oh my God, that is so cute. And the bird turns its head and gives me the most evil look, like he's about to fly right into my face and into the car and attack me. and I instantly get scared. I'm like, oh, his attitude completely changed. I'm going to roll up the window now like we're in a bad neighborhood.
When the bird's just a little too aggressive. Going through a roller coaster of emotions through the Roberto's drive-thru.
Yeah, it's I'm kind of scared to go tonight. I don't the third day in a row a meteor might fall
You
on me or
laughed till
something.
you cried. You got threatened by a bird. What is next?
Yeah, what could possibly happen next?
Rule of threes, it should be funny.
Oh, and I want to point out that the second time it was not the same lady, and she did not make me sign for the receipt. And I wanted to be like, whoa. Aren't I supposed to sign something? I'm trying to get free Robertos here. Come on now. Will you work with me? I found a loophole just yesterday, and you're telling me you closed it up already? What? I thought I had the genius mastermind plan. They're on to us already. I was like, quick, we got to peel out. We got to get out of here. She didn't ask me to sign. They're on to us. Let's go.
I think we'll try again for a third time. You're gonna have to stay tuned.
Yeah.
But I think we've got a lot of fun adventures coming up. We've got a little road trip planned.
Yep. We're heading to Colorado soon to go see a concert at Red Rocks. I think, and I'm going to try to get some meta footage of that too. So stay tuned. Make sure you check in on all your socials at Brian and Memphis for all that footage on that.
And just keep seeing me on the BAMPod, Brian and Mason podcast.
I'm getting on to him. I'm going to start making him release more stuff on his personal.
I'm trying to be more social. I'm sorry.
He's getting there. He changed his Instagram profile picture the other day. That's a big step. We're getting there. Hey, you should check it out too.
Second Instagram.
Took it, edited, photographed by me, top editor this side of the Mississippi.
And you'll get a peek of the Odyssey Manor set.
Yeah.
Little secret.
It is a really cool picture, by the way, on his Instagram, at mason.d.conaway. Make sure you check it out.
But all right, I think that is it. And we're going to go get dinner.
Din time. Thanks for joining us. We miss you already.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew.